Hi guys, Vishal Tappa here, and welcome to this video where I often utilize my time driving into either listening or making such videos where I'm imparting and sharing what I learned and do. Most of the things that I impart is things that I have personally done, achieved, and so I'm not very good in theory. I share out of what I've gone through and out of my practical experiences. And today I have something to share with you. But excuse me for my glasses. Today is a very sunny day, beautiful day, but a very sunny day. And I have to wear my glasses, of course, because safety is first. And even as you're thinking that how am I making a video even while I'm driving, so just want to let everybody know that I'm safe and secure and my focus is on the road. And speaking to you is something like how I'm speaking to somebody who's sitting beside me. So I sort of set the camera when I am stationary, and while I am driving, my focus is on the road. And maybe that is why you will see this small gaps of intervals when I'm speaking and between my ideas or what I'm trying to tell you, so that because I'm really focusing on the road and the traffic, but at the same time I'm utilizing this time of driving, because now the place where I stay, it is a little far away from my main business area where I go and do work and meet people in my office, which is in downtown city. So I drive for about an hour, sometimes an hour, 15 minutes, and sometimes 45 minutes. So these are long drives. So as my schedule is getting very cramped with a lot of things to do, I am trying to utilize this time, which is a driving time, to either listen or to speak. And today, of course, I'm burdened to speak something to you, and I hope that all these series of my videos where I'm speaking to you, that it is helpful to you to really get informed about what is happening. And I know this is post COVID times, and all of us have gone through very difficult times in COVID. Lots of businesses have shut down. Lots of businesses are struggling to stay afloat, and I'm with a mission to share and care for you, and to give you the experiences that I have gone through, and hope that it helps you, because these are practical based sharings which I do. I am not very good in theory work, so I don't read up something. Of course I do a lot of reading, but I'm into business and I'm a business person, and whatever I share with you is out of the experience that I've gone through. So be rest assured is that the content is legitimate, and my intention is only to see that it helps you, because people who are very successful, they share. And I've shared in earlier videos that there are two people I follow very closely, and that is Patrick Bet-David and Grant Cardone. Now the reason I say two, of course I listen to a few others, but I follow two people. It's like today in the world of internet where information is easily available, the amount of confusion that we as a person and individual can go through is phenomenal. So when you log in to learn something, and I'm sure that all of us do that, when we Google and when we sort of YouTube something which we want to learn, you'll find that there are a lot of people over there, and there are a lot of videos in almost all the spheres where that you have typed in. And that is good, because information is available, and then you can use that information to your advantage and to do what you want to do. But the confusion comes is when you're following a lot of people, and a lot of people have got different approach, they've got a different style, and they've got a different outlook to the same issue or the same subject. And somebody few years back shared with me is that, Vishal, when you're following somebody, follow one or two people, not more than that, because you will conform to their ways and thinking, and you'll be executing what they'll be sharing. So be careful about whom you want to follow in first place. But once you decide that you're following a certain person or an influencer, and you are happy with that person and influencer because of the content and style that they share, I would suggest that you just stick to one or maximum two people when you're hearing and trying to execute something. If you're just hearing and not executing, that is something different. But when you're hearing and trying to apply it in your life, there are different influencers who might have a different approach to the same issue. So even when it comes to financial terms, you're trying to follow some financial advice, and there is an issue that you have typed in, searched, you might have 4 or 5 people giving you different advice, and that's where the confusion comes. And that is where we want to go back to the old school of thought. The old school of thought says that you got to figure it out, right? Although we have the information, and although we have got the know-how, although we got some people who have been very experienced, very successful, sharing on that particular topic, but it is not just that learning that you're going to take and apply and expect it to work in your own situation. The situation might sound similar, but it is very personal, it is very different most of the time. And so even though to a certain situation you might have an advice or a suggestion or an outlook from somebody or something, but I strongly recommend is that you look at your own personal situation and try to figure out that what you can do to solve it and to come out of it or to approach it. So the figuring out part is so critical, and today with more information available, we as human beings are losing out that figuring out part. And I want to encourage you today that in the midst of all this chaos of too much information, is that we try to shut ourselves out from the internet and try to think on paper. That is one of the best ways to do it, and inculcate this habit of trying to scribble through notepads or a piece of paper and trying to figure out the answers or the way out to your particular situation that you might be going through in any of the spheres. I don't know which sphere. It could be issues with finances, it could be issues with the building business, it could be issues with relationships, it could be issues with trying to learn a new skill set. So if you're trying to learn a guitar, it's advised that maybe you should follow 1 or 2 person rather than 5 or 6 people, because all of them will have a different approach to teach you how to play the guitar. If you're learning how to read, or if you're learning how to set up your financial systems, or if you're learning how to do a business, how to conduct a business, if you're learning how to communication skills, if you're learning it from 5 to 6 different people, they all have got different approaches. So I would strongly suggest that you maybe take 1 or 2 people to listen out to, because influencers are amazing and they add a lot of value, and I'm sure that you when you listen to them, you get some ideas and inputs. But at the same time, because your situation is unique and because you are unique, that you should be able to look at your situation and try to figure out that what you want to do and how you want to approach and how you want to solve your issues. So I hope you're blessed, and I've enjoyed taking out these talks and talking to you on various subjects, mostly to do with development and with business development and personal development. And I hope you enjoyed. And so please do like and subscribe to my channel, where I'll be periodically coming out with sharings and points that I would like to ponder and share with you. And yeah, so stay blessed and be happy and be optimistic always, because what you think is what you become. And if you think positive, then you will always have a positive outlook to life. So all the best, and thank you so much, and keep seeing my channel, and I'll keep coming back. So bye bye.